friends. It's just crazy. Bitcoin has broken through the resistance level and is already trading around $41.5 thousand. Kaspa keeps growing and showing its potential more and more. Is it too late to buy Kas? When will we see Kas at $1? And will this coin continue to grow? Let's find out now. First of all, I would like to thank you for picking up on my mistakes. Under the previous video, many people left comments that Kas is a coin, not a token. I paid attention to this and will not make such a mistake again. Now I suggest getting to the main topic of the video. Let's go to the Kas chart, where you can see that the token has dropped to about 14 cents. Many people may wonder why this is, since BTC is showing remarkable growth. It's very, very simple. As soon as BTC reached 40,000, we saw new marks of the local all-time high for Kas. 15 cents is a very clear psychological target. People don't want to sell at 13, 14, 14.8 cents because it's just not a good number, but 15 is the opposite. I think that's what caused the temporary drop, because after hitting the local all-time high, you could see a significant drop in the coin. Negative 8% is a pretty unpleasant situation, but is it really that bad? Of course not. We have seen many times that Kas is a coin that decides its own future. It does not depend on the market. When the whole market was falling, Kas was one of the few coins that kept rising. From 5.5 cents, the price dropped more than 20% and then showed an incredible 3x growth to 15 cents. And this could be just the beginning of an incredible rally that will put Kas in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Now that the price is hovering around an all-time high within a few cents, many people are still wondering if it makes sense to buy Kaspa or if it's too late. One of my subscribers left the best comment on this matter, and it is true. People are still buying Bitcoin when it is worth more than 40,000 because they understand their selling targets, $60,000, $80,000, or $100,000. So why do many people still think about whether to buy Kas? Will it show results? In my opinion, it will definitely show results. It all depends not only on the entry point, but also of your sales goals. Of course, you can look for the perfect entry point, but will it exist? Who says now if it is not the perfect time? You can always look for the perfect entry point, but you may end up waiting for it and staying out of the game. A perfect example is my videos. I started making videos about Kaspa when the coin was worth less than 4 cents. Under almost every one of those videos, you can find comments about how we already missed the moment and it's too late. I called this section a bearish prediction for a reason, because I am going to tell you about an option that will be possible in a bad bull scenario. Kas is a relatively new coin, which makes it difficult to make predictions. Therefore, you need to compare Kas with other tokens and coins that have performed well in the previous bull market. In general, we can divide the tokens that soared in the last bull market into 3 categories. Top of the market are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Best, Solana, Binance Coin, Cardano, Medium, Polkadot, and Avalanche. Therefore, in case of a bearish move, it makes sense to compare Kas with AVAX and DOT. Although they performed quite well in the last bull market, they have not yet shown their full potential. As a starting point, I suggest comparing the coin to the well-known Avalanche. If Kas reaches a market cap like AVAX did in the last cycle, then we will see a conservative 10x and Kas around $1.37. I think this is a very low price. Kas has grown 3 times in just 1 month, so I see at least 15 to 20x for the worst case scenario. Next, I suggest comparing Kas to DOT. Polkadot has done a great job showing the technology in symbiosis with a cool product and community, which has given a great boost to the DOT token. If Kas reaches the levels demonstrated by DOT, we will see an even more interesting 18x. Below the last video about how much Kas you need to become a millionaire, I saw a lot of comments saying that you will never become a millionaire. I understand everyone does not have such sums, but you can invest $100, $200, or $1,000 and still get great results. Let's calculate how much you will get if you invest $1,000 at the current price. I am impressed by such numbers, and we have calculated one of the worst cases when the coin did not meet expectations for some reason and gave as much as 18x. And now I suggest we consider a more positive scenario. We have looked at examples of mid-tier tokens that have performed well, but still fall short of the cool altcoins that performed excellently during the last bull market. So now I want to compare Kas to more successful projects. First, let's compare Kas to Solana. Sol has long been a staple in the cryptocurrency market, becoming one of the largest ecosystems for thousands of projects. And while Solana is considered an Ethereum killer, I think Kas has a little more potential, and here's why. Kaspa is a blockchain that has unrealistic potential in its technology. It can change the market. So I think 25x is very likely growth for Kas. especially since Solana came out in the last bull market and Kaspa is already active before the next bull market. A more worthy competitor is BNB. During the last bull cycle, it proved to be quite impressive and became one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. If CAS reaches the same level as Binance Coin in terms of capitalization, we will see 35% of the current price, which is already quite good. Let's also calculate how much you will get if you invest $1,000 and hold the token until it reaches this level. I suggest calculating the average price of $4, which is 2,758% from the current level. And this is exactly what I told you at the beginning of the video. It doesn't matter if you enter at $14.15 or even 20 cents if you set yourself long-term goals. But let's move on to the comparison with the market leaders. From the average tokens, we move to the top of the cryptocurrency market. I believe there are only 2 such tokens at the moment, BTC and ETH, and Kaspa has a great chance to join them. First of all, I suggest looking at the example of ETH. I believe that CAS can quite easily reach the current market capitalization of Ethereum. In this case, we will see almost 85x. In my opinion, this is simply an unrealistic result. By investing $1,000 and reaching $12, you will get more than $85,000. But this is not the best scenario, because I believe in an even more bullish scenario. Kaspa is an improved BTC, so it would be strange not to compare them. I think it would be coolest if CAS can reach half of the current BTC market cap, which would be 130x the current Kaspa price. We have to realize that this is not a matter of a few years or a bull market, but it is quite possible. I believe that Kaspa will be able to reach $18 in the long run. If this happens, someone who invested $1,000 will get an incredible profit of $128,000. Are there any CAS maximalists among you who would hold on to such levels? However, I would like to remind you that this is not financial advice in any way, as I am simply sharing my views on the situation. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel to not miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.